Bing,
Bam,
bop,
bop,
boom,
bam.
bam.
Type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand.
Wait a minute. Why am I just not figuring out that's what he did?
Kind
That's
of.
super hot fire.
Yeah. That's what
Bing,
some
bop,
people were
boom,
speculating.
bop,
They were saying that.
bam.
He said the type of skits I'm on, you wouldn't understand. He didn't say type of shit, type of skits. So we're like, oh, maybe he's talking about that. I think he said skits.
Yeah.
So it's like, whoa.
Maybe.
And that's a big West Coast
Even
thing,
then,
too.
like, I was going to say, because it's like a rap battle thing, too, where it's like the whole point of it is that
He
he's
can
winning
say,
because nobody else understands it. Like, he can
yeah.
say whatever the fuck he wants and he's going to win. Like, it's like popular demand.
Low key kind of fire.
Yeah.
It's some super hot fire. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, welcome to another episode of the I Feel Like podcast. It's your host T. I'm here with my co-host MikeOnHyde. We both in this bitch today. We took a little break. We wanted the Who Is T to fucking marinate, you know, and then we're gonna drop Who Is Mike, which is today's episode. It's another one-on-one episode. We're just gonna go over, you know, who's Mike? How do we know this man? He's got the merch on too. Yep, you see the shirt. You see the shirt. Yeah, so it's been a long time coming. I've been meaning to do this shit, you know, but, you know, the past couple of weeks have been fucking chaos. We had Mother's Day weekend and other shit. I forgot to ask you, how was your Mother's Day? Was it pretty cool?
It was cool.
You know,
Yeah.
gotta support my single mothers out here.
Listen, okay, whoa.
I thought you were a single mom.
No.
That doesn't even make sense.
I don't even want no kids, let alone, listen.
All right, so let's jump into some first questions. This is just like personal background type shit. Like where you from?
Charles, well, okay. Define that. Where am I from or where am I born? Because that is a conversation
Both.
that will be had in this podcast later.
Both. Whatever one you want to start off with.
Born in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Right? Presbyterian Hospital. Mm-hmm. Shout out Cody Rhodes. Shout out a bunch of other people.
So that makes sense.
So yeah.
Okay.
What?
Caucasian as hell. Cody Rhodes is Caucasian as hell.
No, he's not. But no, that is that man.
Okay.
Listen, I'm from Kannapolis, North Carolina.
Okay.
Shout out Dale. Shout out George Clinton. Shout out Corey Seager. Shout out. There's probably somebody else that I'm forgetting.
Okay. If you could explain it to people, you know, because we got viewers out here in Portland and then Sacramento and shit, you know, Cali and Oregon. Damn, we got some states for the podcast. But if you could describe it, you know, how would you describe where you're from?
That's a good question. So, all right. Imagine Detroit in the South. Okay. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like Detroit in the South, but not hit as bad as like Kannapolis used to be an old mill town. Mm-hmm. So we made like, you know, it was a textile mill. So we made like the stuff to make cotton and like we had cotton, make cotton clothes. Mm-hmm. we made this stuff to make cotton clothes.
I stand by what I said earlier. It's as Caucasian as you can get. Okay.
Shut the fuck up, bro. We would make like all type of shit. Just out like, you know, they make, you know, sweatshirts and jackets but the big thing was towels. We were known for our towels. Sure. So if you've ever had a Canon towel, if you old, you probably know. But there's like these real thick, high quality towels, but they was made in Kannapolis.
Do they still make them?
No, they shut down.
I like a good towel.
But yeah. I'm sure there's still some around. I got one somewhere. I don't know where it's at. It's like a little piece of one. Matter of fact, let me see if I can grab it. Hold on. Yeah. Hello. Got a little memorabilia. Got a little memorabilia for you, you know, real good.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
A little thick.
Okay. It's almost like quilted, and like it looks like like a quilt.
And this is like my mom and dad bought this when they got married, so this is like 1988, and it's still like, and it's like
that's some good quality.
Yeah,
over the years, yeah.
I couldn't break this shit if I wanted to. Yeah. It's only cut because we cut it.
Yeah, you wanted a little piece, a little souvenir, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
basically, what do you call it? Like a, what do you call it? Like an industry town, like a town that
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
produced.
it was probably close to like the only like 20th century like company town
Okay.
where everything ran through the company.
Mm-hmm.
Like the company owned the city. They owned where everybody, like literally everybody worked there.
Okay.
Like if you lived in Kannapolis, you worked there. Like when I'm saying shout out George Clinton worked at the mill. When I'm saying shout out Dale worked at the mill. Like, everybody worked there. Like everybody. And then they
That's
just
fire.
owned everything.
That's fire. I don't know
Yeah.
shit about Portland in that way. I don't. I mean, other than beer and shit, but no. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, so
So
they even own the school, everything. They own everything.
what is this? Like the eighth episode? This would be the eighth episode, right? So we
I
done.
think so.
Yeah. So we've done. I would say like a good 4 or 5 right now. I think because I did like 3 by myself. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did about 4 or
All
5.
right.
For the people who don't know you, you know, like how would you describe yourself to someone who's never met you or seen you on the podcast?
See, okay. That's always a good question because I don't know how I like because I'm a like a out person, right? I don't know how to explain it, but I don't have an outside perspective of myself to give you a good.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would say, like it's funny because I just had to answer this question the other day. That's why I'm sitting here like struggling with it. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm usually generally quiet, just
Okay.
chill. I don't really be on nothing, just be chilling, focus on myself, money, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up, man. But like, yeah, that's really, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Chill guy.
you think about
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just be chilling.
Okay.
Like to fuck with things, work on things, cars, learn stuff, new,
Blue
tear
collar
some
man,
apart, put it back together.
work with your hands type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel it.
yeah, get the calluses,
I don't
Yeah.
think I even have any.
Callus check. I don't think I do
Yeah.
either.
I'm like, oh, it hurts, but we good.
Yeah.
Okay. If your life was a movie, how would you describe it? Or what movie would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. My
I'm
life
thinking
was
more
a
like
movie.
Forrest
What would
Gump.
it be?
No.
Hell nah. Damn, that's a good question. Let me think on that one for a second.
Okay. Better yet, if you can't come up with anything, who would play you in your movie?
Who would
That's it.
play me in the movie? That's a backwards because like if we're
Got it.
going for like familiarity, that's different than like just like the look. Like if it's the look, then
Pat
we can name 10
Mahomes,
people.
Swag, Curry.
Listen, man.
Who else?
Lonzo Ball. Fucking listen, I hear them all. Somebody told me the other day I look like somebody new. I was like, that's the first time I got that one.
Okay.
It was another football player though. But yeah, who would play me? I don't know. Maybe like it's gonna sound crazy because
It's always
maybe
gonna sound crazy.
pre-COVID Terrence Howard.
Okay.
Pre-COVID Terrence Howard. Pre-COVID.
Nigga hop in the Discord. What's up, man?
Hey, Mike.
No, I would have walked up
on,
to you on
Mike?
GTA. Hey, this nigga trying to rob us. It's like, hey man, here's some weed. He's like, good looking, Mike. Oh shit. Okay.
Let me get that, Mike.
What was
Movie.
one of
Yeah,
your?
I don't know.
We'll come back to it. What
Yeah,
was one of your
yeah.
first jobs, or what is your first job? That you
Oh,
ever
okay.
had?
So my first job. Okay, it's a funny story. So my first own payroll job, because I worked for my dad or whatever, working on cars or race cars, whatever. My first own paper job was Cookout.
Okay.
So Cookout is trying to think of something like maybe kind of like In and Out is probably like the best way I can explain it for like West Coast people. But it's not In and Out. But it's like a cookout. Like if you were gonna have a cookout, that's the kind of food that they got there.
Okay.
It's like burgers, chicken nuggets, fries.
Is it kind of like a
Regular
diner?
shit,
Like
but
what you say?
no, they don't. It's not even sit in. You can't even sit in.
Oh, so you
Like
just
it's like
pick up.
drive through only. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like Cajun based. So like a lot of stuff has like Cajun seasoning and stuff on it.
Okay.
But
Was it lit
yeah, it's
or
mostly
did
like
you hate that
charcoal.
shit?
Okay, so the quickest I've ever quit a job
Mm-hmm.
was about 2 weeks.
I would say mine's about 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was the nastiest place I've ever seen. They had roaches and some more shit.
Oh damn.
That's just the etiquette of the ways. So like they chili. I probably shouldn't be exposed to all this and probably get sued.
Allegedly.
But allegedly,
Yeah.
they would keep their chili under the grill all day. Like the chili is like the old burgers. So like you chop them up and put them in this pan and you just like throw them to the side for all like the rest of the day, and then they turn into chili. So like any patties because like you can't have a patty on the grill for a certain amount of time. Like if it sits there too long, you gotta take it off because you don't want to serve bad patties. It was all about like quality and stuff. So
Yeah. Nothing pisses me
But-
off more than biting into a fucking burger that's undercooked or overcooked. So it's like,
Yeah.
I see why they do that.
yeah, so they just instead of throwing them away, they just turn them into chili.
Okay.
But I don't know. It wasn't bad. I just feel like so I was on the grill, and so Cookout is known for staying open late. So they're about like Sonic or a place like that, or like Waffle House. Like they're known for they close like 2-3 in the morning. Cookout do. So probably like my third time ever, I worked night and closed because whoever was closing called out, and then usually I would have like the person who's training me with me. But didn't show up that day because he didn't know he was gonna have to be there for me. So I show up third day working there. I don't know the menu, and they start me at night, right?
Yeah.
Which is like
the night
so like
rush.
7, 8, 7, 8, 9 ain't too bad, right? But then you get to like 10, 11, everywhere closed. It's a rush.
Mm-hmm.
They're like lined up around the building. I don't know none of the menu items. So, and then they don't have a ticket system. So I never see a ticket the whole time.
So they're
It's
just
all by
telling you
ear.
shit. Yep.
Yeah, like there's an intercom over my head, but mind you, it's a charcoal grill, so you got to have a fucking range. Well, imagine how big and loud the range is over a charcoal grill enough to open a fucking restaurant on.
That's
So I don't hear
I never
shit.
got into that food shit.
Can't do it, man.
Especially when they do like
It was
code
terrible.
names. Like I need two kneecaps boiled on the motherfucking.
Yeah, like because
Just yell
it's
some
like
shit.
yeah, and then it's like also like all right. So I'm cooking. So the only thing I would have on the grill was burgers, chicken, hot dogs. That's it. That's all I got to worry about, right? Except for bacon. So now anything that has bacon on it, I got to keep up with that too. But the thing is, the fry station is beside me.
Damn.
So I'm having to reach across the person who's dealing with that. They got the chicken nuggets, they got the fucking hush puppies. They could be doing it.
And it's hot. And it's greasy.
Yeah, and it's like but it is crazy. I will say it is crazy that bacon cooks in 15 seconds.
I can see that.
You get a strip of bacon out, put it in the fryer, hold it for 15 seconds.
Is it like pretty
Take it
thin
out.
bacon?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll say it's probably why.
Yeah,
This man was an actual fry cook from SpongeBob. We could compete in the fry cook
Yeah.
games.
and that shit was ass. That shit was fucking ass. I quit like probably like a week later. But it's like, I'll put you at the cat. Nah, I'm good. I can't do this
You have
shit.
it.
I closed about 3 times in a row. Nah. Then it's a charcoal grill. So if you ever clean a charcoal grill, imagine doing that, but industrial size. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck no.
I'm
For
okay.
$8 an hour, I'll be there.
Oof, 8. Oh my god.
$8 an hour.
I've never made $8 an hour. I think minimum wage when I was in high school was like $9.45.
$7.25, bro.
Oh my god. I
$7.25.
think it's $7.25 out
Still,
in
to
certain
this
area
day.
over here. Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
$7.25 right now.
Man, I don't know. I'd have to sock someone in the mouth if they offered me $7.25 an hour. Like, can you start today? I'd be like, nah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned cars and shit. If you watch the podcast before, you know Mike is a mechanic. He's always worked on cars. He still works on cars. What would you say is one of your favorite cars? Not to work on, but like just your favorite car in general.
Definitely a Charger. Like
Charger?
an old, like 68,
I was about to
68
say,
Charger.
I thought you was about to be YN.
Nah, like no,
I was
nah.
like, damn.
Like a 68 Charger.
Okay.
I got a couple. I like a
Give me a couple.
66-ish
Yeah.
Nova.
Okay.
Yeah. A Chevy Nova.
Okay.
Like let's see. Like a 300ZX.
What would you say is your
Nissan.
favorite like brand of car? Are you like a Ford nigga, Chevy nigga?
Probably Dodge. Just as like a tribalistic thing. I wouldn't say that they're the best, but
That reminds me of fucking JD and Keto when we used to play GTA. He's like, what kind of car is that? JD's like, look at the car. He's like, what does it say? He said, he's like, read it. He said, Dodge. And then he looked over and swung on that nigga. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So with you and cars and shit like that, like I wanted to know if like one of your favorite sports is NASCAR, because you talk about NASCAR.
Yep.
That's your favorite sport ever?
Yeah, probably.
What is your top?
Not so much now. Like I say, like it's kind of fell down.
Okay.
But all sports for me have fell down. So I don't know if that's just a general thing but yeah, I'd say yeah. Over the course of my life. Yeah.
What's one hot take about modern NASCAR? What's something that like fans wouldn't agree with?
A hot take.
Hot motherfucking take.
Hot take. See, that's hard because all the shit I want to talk, everybody's gonna agree. When I say like the race is trash, the car is trash, the tracks are trash. I'll say probably, let's see, biggest hot take. Ooh. Chase Elliott isn't good.
Oh. Is he supposed to be like
So-
he's like the top nigga?
So okay, this is like in basketball terms, this is me going, yeah, Giannis isn't that good.
Okay.
But like, I'm okay.
You could have a solid argument there. I mean, I'm not saying
Right.
Giannis is trash, but it's like he's still
Yes, that's what I'm about to say. I'm not saying Chase Elliott's trash. Right? I'm saying he's not. So Chase Elliott is the most popular driver. All right. So over the course of the last, literally over the last, probably 30, maybe even 40 years, right? The most popular driver award has been won by 4 people. All right. Bill Elliott. All right. Then Dale Earnhardt won it in 2001, the year he died. Take that with.
And is Bill
How
Chase's
you want
dad? Or are they related?
Because then after that, Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins every year
Damn.
until eventually Chase Elliott, who is Bill Elliott's son,
Okay.
because
it's a
now
family
he
thing.
wins after Dale Jr. retired. So yeah,
Okay.
literally these 4 people have.
So
won
are they just
since, like,
comparing it to
1985.
the Dales and shit, or like,
What do you mean?
like are they comparing it like those two, like Bill and Chase versus like Dale and Dale?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I will say, so where Bill Elliott is from in Dawsonville, they do like, it's about like how Dale is in Kannapolis, where it's like there is no, like, that man could shoot a baby in the middle of the street and nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah. Baby shouldn't have
not
been crying.
Like, yeah, exactly. So it's like they just go that hard for him to where it's like now it's the same way with his son. So it's like he's like there's no wrong, whatever. Like, so when it comes to the like most popular driver votes, like they'll literally like get together, everybody in town, and put in their votes at the same time and watch it like it's the Grammys or some shit, or like it's American Idol.
Okay. If you could ride along with any racer in a race,
Ooh.
past or present, who could it be?
Okay.
Is that's not a thing either, huh? Like that would add weight to the car, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's
And
not a
it's
thing.
right side weight, which is you don't want.
Yeah. But if you could, if
So-
that was a thing,
So okay, there would be 3 answers to this because I can't really pick one. But
Okay.
all of them would be like just an interesting experience. So one would be Kel Yarborough. All right, so he's old back in the day, multiple time champion. But he came around with in-car cameras first. So like in NASCAR, they don't have a camera inside the car. So where it's like you can see the driver. So he was one of the first people to ever have one. And so whenever they started playing it, it was on CBS or whatever. and the executives are in the back, like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, they think something's wrong with the camera, right? Because like as they're commentating over it, there's like a buzzing in the background. And so finally they pull like the video by itself and are listening to it without like the commentary over it. And it's him in the car going, so the corner is like,
that's something I would do, bro. Get to do.
I was just like, I just need to see that in person. Like,
I think it was vibing.
It's like, bro, and it's like just to know the safety standards back then. It's like this man is sitting in a seat like this, going like 180 miles an hour, fucking half a helmet, his face sticking out.
Talking about
the whole way around the track, bro.
That's fucking hilarious. Oh,
yeah. I would say the other one would be Tiger Tom. So Tiger Thompson, he's a like early days, like this is like George Mikan, like
say Tiger Tom
Bob
sounds like
type of
coming up in the car.
Yeah.
Tiger Tom.
Yeah, exactly. Tiger Tom Piston. So I actually know him personally too. So I grew up like
around you fucking old
racing
bitch.
and stuff. Shut the fuck up. He was old when I was a kid, and he's still around. That man's like 100 years old.
It's crazy.
But I do.
Okay.
So I grew up around him. And he always just had like the craziest stories. So like he still has this. So he ran in the first ever Daytona 500. I think it was like 1959, something like that. He still has a tire from the race. Oh, shit. He talks about it all the time. Like he has all these like crazy ass stories. But the funniest one is, so at Daytona there's a lake inside the track. So the track is built around a lake, and so. In qualifying one time, or practice, something like that, ARCA race, it's happened multiple times, but on this, the very first time it happened, I think it was in a qualifying or a practice, a guy hit the wall, and this is back when the walls was like guardrails, so they would just go through the shit. So he hit the guardrail, went through it, and ended up in the lake. So Tiger can't swim. Tiger's also like 5'4".
He can't swim.
So he's small as hell, and he can't swim.
Oh, nah.
So he ran the entire Daytona 500 every year from then on out, wearing a full scuba suit.
Just in case?
It's just in case if he goes to the lake.
Nah, he ain't fucking with it.
Use his scuba suit and get out. So just watching that, just yeah. Full, and it's like if you think like because you're thinking like the inside of these cars are like 160
That's
degrees.
the first thing I thought. I was like, it's fucking hot.
like this is dead ass enough to cook a steak. This man's in full scuba gear. The fucking tank, the mask, everything. Like,
damn, you couldn't do some shit like that now.
Oh, hell no. First off, they wouldn't let you. Second off, you'd die. But the third one is Darrell Waltrip. So he is probably he would probably be considered like the Magic Johnson or Larry Bird. So he was Dale Earnhardt's main rival. Like them two for years. He was kind of like there before, and he kind of like passed the torch to Dale, but it was like a longer, they retired basically a year after each other.
Okay.
But Daryl's career was around, he probably came around like 5 years before Dale did.
Okay.
But
was he a beast?
But yeah, for sure. Yeah, multiple time champion, one of the greatest of all time. So he was known for cheating, right? So like everybody cheated. That's the whole thing. Is everybody cheated?
Like baseball.
Yeah, like, but to an even further extent, like cheated to the point where they would change the rule book and then they would just cheat again. So there's we can talk about that on a whole nother podcast of NASCAR cheating because those are some crazy stories. But Darrell Waltrip was known for like just like the genius little trick ways that he would do it. So it was always like he was like fucking with something or grabbing. So like an example would be like at Martinsville one time. So on like when you're racing a race car, you want all the weight to be in certain spots. So you want it all to be in like the front or the left side, because it's weight in that side of the car down. It helps it turn. Right. So on like short tracks, where the turns are tighter, you want to turn more, but they would only let you have a certain amount of left side weight. Right. But before that, it was just like a percentage thing. Long story short, the car had to be in this particular instance, the car had to be a certain weight. Right. So all the cars have to be, let's say they're 5,000 pounds. Right. Your car can't be lighter than 5,000 pounds. Right. And so they weighed on what's like grain scales. It's like what they weigh, like if you go to the store, right? You get some strawberries or whatever, you put it on the thing. That's what they weighed on, but they're on the ground.
Is that the same thing they use for like semi trucks? They kind of or nah?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, basically. Yeah, but now it's like one full platform for them, but it's all I did is one big grain scale. So they'll roll the car over, get your weight. All right, 5,000. He's good, right? But that's it. You can run the whole race. Come in. You don't have to. They don't weigh the car no more.
Not double checking.
Right. So what they would do is, you got like a roll cage. So they would like drill a hole. They would fill all the frame rails with buckshot, right? So it's like these little metal BBs, makes the car like hella heavy, right? But they would have the car be, say, 4,700 pounds, and then they would load it up with 300 pounds of this lead shot to where when you roll across the scale, it's 5,000 pounds. Well, then as he goes out, they're doing the race. He's got a wrench beside him. And so when he goes out on the track, he turns the wrench and opens like a trap door, and all of it falls out. So now he's 300 pounds lighter than everybody.
Were people just finding buckshots everywhere, or what? Like,
yeah. So that's the thing is they found a bunch of buckshots right after somebody, because in this particular scenario, when he turned it, it got wet inside, so it was like clump. So it was like gooey, it's probably grease. So it's like stuck. So there was a wreck that had happened. And as the wreck had happened, it just so happened that it finally got unstuck and it all pours out. So they thought it was off the car that wrecked.
Oh, shit.
So when they check it, they couldn't find it. They're like, well, it didn't come from here. It came from somebody else's car. So after the race, they're checking everybody's car. So they jack the car up on one side, look under it, jack the car up on the other side, look under it, couldn't find it, right? So on like NASCAR cars, right? When they jack the car up, they got a certain, if you jack your car up, you got the same thing. But so it's like a little circle piece, you put the jack there to where it doesn't mess nothing up. But it's dead under the door, like you're basically sitting on top of it. Perfect place for you to reach over with a wrench and turn it. And that's where the hole is.
Bruh.
All right. But they're jacking the car up. So when they jack the car up to look under it, the hole where all the buckshot came out is covered by the jack.
That's actually genius. That's fucking
so it's
genius.
Just like they just did shit like that all the time.
This nigga's a demon. I think that might be the best one. That's the best one.
Yeah. Plus he was aggressive as hell. So like him and Dale used to wreck each other just to be wrecking each other. Like,
yeah.
I'll say other than that, yeah, probably I'll ride with Dale too.
Yeah. Who is your favorite sport of all time?
Ooh, favorite of all time.
Yeah. In your opinion.
So, okay.
Or not in your opinion. Your favorite is your opinion. No, my bad.
Yeah. Because I grew up a Bill Elliott fan. Then I became a Casey Kane fan because he took over Bill Elliott's car. But at some point, I was like Mark Martin. So I'll probably say Mark Martin.
Okay.
Just because he was probably like number 2. Yeah. So he's like Charles Barkley, greatest driver to never win a championship.
Okay.
Also, Gucci Mane's biggest fan. Weirdest thing, but is a diehard Gucci fan.
What the fuck?
It's so crazy. It's just an old ass white man. Okay. Biggest fucking Gucci fan. Big Scar, Dolph.
Okay.
He's not that shit.
All right. Well, that's pretty much what I had for NASCAR. Let's jump into some passion and hobby questions. Before I do that, though, let's take a quick break so I can fix my camera. All right. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, what's one thing that you're really passionate about and why?
My opinion.
That's good. That's something good to be passionate about.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
You be saying some real shit.
Yeah, that or
You want those
or
calculated?
okay. No. Okay. Because what you're about to say goes what I'm gonna say. The preservation of correct facts in history.
Okay.
Like I feel like that is something that nobody gives a fuck about, but it's like
Shit
we're
in
seeing
today's
it.
times.
Yeah, every day we're like, yeah, you need to know these things.
Or why don't you know these things?
That too.
Okay.
So yeah, preservation of facts in history.
Okay. How do you usually spend your free time?
I don't know. It depends, I might go for a little workout or
Yep.
find something else to fuck with. Come home, fuck with another car or
Projects,
do
man.
something.
Things that work with the
Yeah.
hands, man. I always got some projects, you
Yeah.
know. Either if it's helping somebody
Yeah.
out or if I can just
Yeah.
doing some shit ourselves.
Matter of fact, you said that or cooking.
Yep.
I think about it, cooking.
Is there a hobby that you picked up recently? Like hobby or interest, maybe?
Mm, let me think. Okay, this isn't like really recent, but like within like the last year or so. Like I guess landscaping,
Okay.
which is kind of funny because used to have a job landscaping, but yeah, like I just be looking at my grass. I'm like, nah,
That's one of those
no,
things once you start getting mid-20s to 30, it's like
yeah,
it's like a rite of passage. That and barbecuing. It's like
yeah,
you start looking at shit differently. It's like an old nigga, like Tourette's. It's just like, this grass ain't been cut. And then you do it, and then
yeah,
it's like, how do I get my lawn perfect? Like, I think
right,
I think that's like a rite of passage as a man is just like, how do I get my grass super green, cut real nice, leveled, and then edged the fuck up? And it's like,
yeah,
it's one of those things where it's like, you just don't know. You got to get to that point. It's like
yeah,
it's one of those Zen things. It's like,
yeah. And it's like I feel like it was a speed run thing because I worked in landscaping. So it's like I
you know
know
the tricks of the trade.
what to do. Yeah, it's just I just didn't care to apply it to my own my own yard. But now I'm looking because they just came. So our city will come out. We got ditches. Everybody has a ditch. It's the most annoying shit ever. So
You keep that
they'll
shit
come
cut.
out they'll come out like every I don't know 10, 15 years and like dig it out because it'll get like so much dirt and stuff. So they just came and recently did ours and they planted some grass back, but they put like this. It's like a net. It's called a hay net. Hate them shits because they say they biodegrade. It takes like 5 years for the shit to go away, if that. And then it gets caught in your lawnmower, it gets caught in your weed eater. So I just went out there the other day. Finally, it started like germinating. I ripped it up. Then I was looking at it. I got a big oak tree in my front yard. I'm just looking at it. There's no grass under it. There's never been grass under it. I'm just like, I need to put some fescue under there. And I'm just like, why the fuck do I know what that is? Like,
That's
old as hell. Like,
no, that's when you find yourself standing like this off in the distance.
like, yeah, facts. Because that's exactly how I'm looking at this shit, bro. I just in the middle of the road, just got them like,
God damn it.
this ain't it, man.
Goddamn
This ain't it.
tweeds.
Yeah. I need to get some 3-1 for that. And then if I got them cut that rose bush right there to be pruned back a little bit.
Yeah, I used to give my boy Scotty. Oh, I didn't really give him shit, but I would always wonder, like, when he's like, man, yesterday I spent my weekend, fucking gardening. I'm just like, why is this nigga in the garden? But then I'm like, he has one of them nice-ass backyards that he put work into, and then he's like, I just got to keep going, bro. Like, That's what I do, man. Well, I can't wait till I get a better yard again. I'm gonna do that shit. I don't really have front. I don't have grass in my front yard, so it's like there's nothing I can do.
Oh yeah, I got hella.
I could do it in my backyard, but it's like it's not really a party back there. Like it's nothing to be just do.
So you gotta turn it into something. I got a big front and backyard.
Oh yeah, that's where it's at.
And it's like that. It's also too like I feel like it's like a, now I think about it, yeah, because like so my grandma was big on it. Right, so my mom's grandma, so it's my great grandma. She was big on stuff like that. So she had like rose bushes, and I still got like one of her rose bushes. She planted that and some azaleas, and then but like behind the house, it was like dead ass like a farm.
Okay.
Like they all, so but like that house or that land that she had all that on was turned into a house and sold, and then.
So when you get married, you gotta clip one of those roses, bro. And then be like, "Bitch, this is from my mama's yard."
Yeah, yeah. Because then my grandpa took over, and when my grandpa died, now I'm sitting here. I'm like, damn, like it's me now. The fuck?
So you give a bitch some flowers, be like, "Bitch, I love you."
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
It's
from my mama's yard, bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to start a little gardening.
Okay. That'd be cool. That shit has fucking bonuses. My boy, he grows all his own veggies and shit like that. Like he grows peppers and he makes hot sauce out that bitch. That shit's fire. It's like 10 hobbies in one, bro. It's like you're kind of de-stressing, taking care of business. Fucking might even get some fucking plants out of it, some fucking veggies. Like it's just one of those things, bro.
Yeah. And you're off your phone.
Yeah.
Off the computer,
outside, bro. You're literally touching grass. We tell each other that like fucking 9 times a day. Bro. Don't touch grass, and then the nigga actually do it. And he's like, "Why are you touching grass?" Because it feels good. It fucking feels nice.
Yeah,
got the right.
You should go outside, try it.
Yeah, nah. Had enough grass today. Enough grass. Fuck that. It was raining too. So fuck that.
Right, I got fucking rained on twice today. Like poured down rain. It flooded, rained.
Bro, it did the same thing. But it was sunny as fuck. How is it sunny and raining at the same time?
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. All right. So we met each other through, GTA and shit like that. So we won't go over the story again. But
we will. We will in the future episode.
Yeah.
BMF reunion.
Yeah. BMF, nigga. What is... let's just go over our friendship. What is one joke or story between us that still makes you laugh every fucking time?
Oh God, you gonna put me on the spot. The whole thing is I'm not gonna know. Yeah. But then it'll come up and I'm like, damn, I should have said that one.
Yep. Because there's like 10 of them bitches. Like.
Okay. All right. So the CeeLo Green.
Okay.
CeeLo Green on Hunt. I don't know why that should be having week, but it's like every time we hop on Hunt together, so for some reason CeeLo Green come up. Like it's not even like the meme. Like it's just like it just happens.
I don't even remember seeing a video.
I don't know.
I haven't listened to the song. It just fucking. It's maybe it's a form of Tourette's or I don't fucking know. It just happens.
I have no clue, but that shit, it happens
every time. Every time. Okay.
With Mike T and Titties.
Okay, Mike T and Titties.
Mike T and Titties.
Okay. That's one of the outcomes of just me being toxic in Call of Duty and just yelling some shit. It's me, Mike Titties. I don't know.
I still got that clip somewhere.
The
first time you said that.
That when I got fucking the chat warning. Yeah. I ain't gonna repeat what I said, but I was like, what? I was like, verbal chat warning.
That shit. Oh, that or money. Dinero.
We gotta explain that. All right. Actually, no. I'm gonna say that one. That's a good one. I'm gonna say that one because JD gonna be on the podcast, right. So that might be a good one to talk about. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We played a lot of fucking Zomboid. So, in your opinion, which one of us would survive longer in a zombie apocalypse and why?
Ooh.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of do think you got that one. I ain't gonna lie. Because, I don't know.
So I'm trying to think from a real life perspective.
Yeah. From a real life perspective, if it's Zomboid perspective, I think you'd have died because you stay dying. But they'd be like, damn, bro, it's not swinging.
Because I was gonna say, like, you think about like the main thing of that was the carpentry skill. You need the carpentry skill, and that's you.
Yeah,
so it's like
I got that.
Yeah.
That, and I'm not one of them niggas who like, because I feel like everybody thinks about zombies like I'm finna just be beating ass. Like, no, you gotta think about it, bro.
No, you want to be away from it.
Yeah, one or two. That's one thing about zombie games is like they don't show like what happens when like 5 or more gang up on you. Like it's always like some video of like a dude swinging a bat, just knocking him. Like no fatigue, nothing. Like or just like what if you fucking swung and you threw your arm out? Like you know, like what if you get tired, bro? Shit like that happens. Like I don't know. It's like one of those situations where you're watching UFC and it's like, I could knock this nigga out. It's like, no, you can't, bro. You can't do that. Yeah.
No.
Niggas
You can probably sneak me now, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely, because, and plus, like, repairing shit, like, finding old shit that needs to be fixed. If we fix it, we can use this radio to this.
I would have a fire ass base somewhere in the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a fucking, what do you call it? A clubhouse kid. Like, we'd build a clubhouse somewhere.
Yeah. Fucking borderline Boy Scout.
Mm-hmm. Boy Scout from the hood. We didn't have Boy Scout. if we did, I would have been Boy Scout. Yep. Okay. I mean, the friendship shit, and we're going to keep jumping into that on every other podcast. I only had those 2 questions, but I got some little fun questions.
Okay.
If you could master any skill or talent, what would it be? Probably to understand the lingo and use tech because you're fucking ancient.
Shut the fuck up. Says the one with fucking gray beard over here.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was paint earlier. I was like, damn, I got hella paint.
You funny as hell.
I was getting paint everywhere.
You knew what the fuck it was. But master, I feel like speaking, like talking.
Okay.
Like
that is
not just like talking, I'm talking like leadership, like like
yeah. What do you call it?
Like presidential, like Obama.
Yeah.
Obama 2004 DNC. That I want to be able to do that.
Public speaking, speech, fucking what do you call it? Like motivation, like morale boosting, monologues type shit. Like that shit would be fire. Like
just charisma.
Okay.
Like
just charisma. Okay.
That's like fine. If I was be like, we all have to go. Okay, let's go something.
Put the fries in the bag.
Not even.
It sounded like the tone of voice. You were going there. You were going there a little bit.
No, because like I was about to say like Jim Jones, but like I don't want to say like Jim Jones. Like that man got a whole bunch of people. He got hundreds of people convinced to kill themselves. Like obviously not for a good thing, but like
there was some niggas in the crowd like this nigga spitting.
Yeah,
this nigga's
right.
That's not funny, but it's like they were like
it's like that level of like not so much the control of it, but like like for example, like I feel like in the modern era, like the closest thing we've had to that is probably Obama. Like that man could get it, like he could start a speech and end it, and you have a completely different opinion of him. I don't care who he was. You either just was a hater, or you completely change your opinion if you've never heard who he was before.
This nigga, I don't know what he'd be like this.
Well, it's like I'm telling you, man. You're like my fellow Americans. I come to you today.
Yeah.
I promise you.
It's like a fucking imaginary bell. You just ring that bitch. Just ding, ding, ding. Okay.
John McCain would be a great candidate, but.
If you were famous for something totally random, what would you want it to be?
I was famous for something totally random.
Just being an old nigga. Just
fuck
famous
up.
When I came down.
Ooh. Back in the day, we crossed that river every day going to school.
Wait, did at any point did you hear any soundboard? Like any type of sound? Okay. There was a bottle resting on the soundboard.
Oh shit!
Like, it was probably a random fucking clip. Okay. Booba booba booba.
I'm sorry,
booba. I'm sorry. It might be one of those memories too. I'm sorry, him.
Oh, I remember what the question was.
If you had to be famous for something random, what it would be?
Oh, yeah. Oh, trying to think of something that I would do to be famous for.
Fucking Moon Man merch. That's what you'd be famous for, you know what I'm saying?
That's not random though, but that's what I need to be famous for.
Hold on, show the shirt off. Let me see it. Cause I got the motherfucking sweater. I got it on the sweater.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When I wear my sweater, every time
Sir.
people are like, "Oh, I like your shirt, bro." It's like, "Oh shit." Not shirt, but my sweater.
Yeah. Yeah. I always think out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, that'd probably be it. It's like David Goggins.
Okay.
But not like the stay hard. Like like David Goggins and like Neil deGrasse Tyson mixed.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of like a man that knows what the fuck he's talking about, but also standing behind the stats, the science, and just I don't know.
You have no idea who this person is other than his TikTok clips go hard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This one's crazy because I already know. And if you don't, it's all cap. What is one of the weirdest foods you secretly love?
Let me think. I don't know. That's a hard one.
That's technically it wouldn't be secret, but you know where I'm going with it. Nasty motherfucker.
Because I know you want me to say liver mush, but that is not a weird food. Everybody I know eats that.
Bro. Liver mush.
That's weird to you.
I'm gonna put it right
That's
here.
Weird to you. That is weird to you. I know it's not weird. Because I know everybody I know eats it. How's that weird? It might be weird to you.
Yes, definitely.
But nah.
All right, now give me a weird food that you secretly love though, because that shit is disgusting. Don't count.
Okay, I think you know this one. I think we've talked about this before, but cornflakes.
Okay,
the regular cornflakes. I don't need no sugar. I don't need nothing.
I grew up in a cornflake house. Cornflakes, no frosted flakes.
It was right.
Cornflakes, Kicks, or Cheerios. Shit, you had to add sugar to.
Right.
But
don't get me wrong. I would add sugar to them.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have to though. Especially like now, like
cornflakes is. I used to make like Rice Krispie treats, but not like Rice Krispie treats. So we would melt like honey and peanut butter in a pot, and then pour it over the fucking cornflakes, throw it in the fridge, and then harden. Cut it into little squares. Should go crazy, bro.
I had to try that.
Yeah, that should change.
Ooh, can you imagine that with the frosted flakes?
Oh, yeah, it doesn't hit as hard. It kind of makes it taste like kind of off, like the frosted. It's like it hit. It's doable, but it's like too sweet, you know.
Yeah. Matter of fact, now I think about it, I got another one too. Mm-hmm. This one I will say kind of is, but everybody I know eats them too. I'm gonna say banana sandwich.
Banana sandwich. That is fucking weird. That's like on the same level as like fairy bread. That is kind of weird.
Yeah. But like you gotta put some, some people put mayonnaise. I don't. I use peanut butter. Like some people put. So all right. Some people put mayonnaise. Some people put peanut butter. Some people put potato chip.
On banana? Wait, banana and bread.
Yep. So okay. So it's white bread, sliced banana, and then whatever you put on it.
Go straight to jail.
I'm telling you, bro. We gonna have to make you try that. That's next. The sun drop deal. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah, you gotta try that. I ain't gonna make you try the mayo because I don't like that shit either. But that is the most popular way.
That bitch.
That works.
We'll try
that works because that is the most popular way. People
just mushy.
It's the most people eat it with mayonnaise. Then the peanut butter, and I only know like a handful of people that would eat it with potato chips.
Okay,
that is another North Carolina delicacy.
If you could describe your life with one song, what would it be?
I go pretty deep with this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure we get the name of the song right.
Thong song.
Campfire song.
Campfire song. I see that.
Campfire song. Let me see here. Cause I know the song, I can sing it in my head.
Oh,
I'm trying to get this.
I just realized something. I was trying to figure out in the last episode what was the clicking sound. It's me fucking pressing the gas pedals on my feet.
You is here. Over here, ADHD and
Fucking stimming.
hold on, let me see. So the song is called "Perfect" by Simple Plan. I knew it was by Simple Plan. I couldn't remember the name of the song. Perfect.
Okay. Perfect. I have to check it out. I don't think I've ever heard it.
Yeah, it's basically like you can listen to it, or we can break it down. Don't matter.
Okay.
It's like a like basically like it's like a song to your parents. Like, did I grow up the perfect way you wanted me to? Because you didn't act like I did.
Okay. All right. Well, I got some rapid fire questions for you. I got 5 of them things. They're not anything crazy, but let's see. Let's just run through them real quick. And then after that, I got 2 would you rathers. And I think that's pretty much all I have.
All right.
First, let's start off with the rapid fire.
Right.
What is your spirit animal based off vibes, not science?
Probably like a tiger.
Tiger?
Yeah.
What's a song you secretly love?
Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. It's just a nostalgia thing. It's not the song, it's the feeling that I get when I hear it.
An iconic movie quote.
Skinny Mike. Tell me that shit
You was gonna fucking say that. I knew, bro. When I typed that bitch down, I was like, watch him say "skinny man." I swear to God, I knew you was gonna say that.
That's my favorite movie, man. Tell me this shit about your pocket, Mike.
Bro, I got a group of like 8 friends, and we all get together. That's what we be saying, bro. And we just be like, "Skinny man." All right, TikTok or YouTube?
YouTube.
All right, that's all 5 I had. But since I said TikTok or YouTube, I'm gonna give you one more. Instagram or Twitter?
Twitter.
Okay. All right, you be looking at ass, huh?
Nah.
No, I guess that's more Instagram.
That's world burner.
Okay. All right, 2 would you rather questions.
All right, for sure.
Would you rather always talk in movie quotes or be able to whisper? Or only be able to whisper? Damn, that seems like both would be hella annoying.
Yeah, because if you were only able to whisper, you couldn't yell. So like, if something happened to you, you couldn't be like, "Hey, help!"
That would piss me off. Like a car's about to hit me and you was across the street like,
yeah,
get out the way. Hey, look out. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And I would have died because you was on some bullshit.
Because I'm about to say, yeah, you stop and you turn and look like, what you saying?
But then again, if he would have turned and said a movie quote to me, I'd have fucking been pissed too.
But the movie quote could be like,
"Look out.
Car! Look out!" I say movie quotes.
Okay.
It's like you can still get your point across.
You'd just be a bumblebee ass nigga like Transformers. So you just had random radio quotes. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather accidentally like all your ex posts or always comment LOL on sad news?
Definitely LOL.
You're crazy. I think I would take that.
Look, I watch too much fucking like YouTube, TikTok. All right, Legend of Life. He's Legend of Life. Shout out, We're Gonna Lose.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I had without stealing all your questions. Shit, I know I was gonna say I was gonna get you on something sad, but I ain't had nothing sad. I'm kind of mad about it. But that's pretty much all I had. You know. You got anything else for us?
I think I'm good.
We got 59 minutes. It's about the same length of the last one. Yeah, Yeah, this has been another episode of the I Feel Like podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe on all platforms. Follow us on the one that you use the most: Spotify, Apple Music, or just even YouTube. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Give us a comment. Join our Discord if you want to be a part of the community. We have questions that you can answer on there. We'll answer them on the podcast. You can even leave a voice memo if you join on your phone, and we can play them and then answer too. Matter of fact, before we sign off, let me check it just in case someone actually did, because we never check it. We tell people, hey, go do this, go do this, but we don't check it. So let me check it real quick. It's going to be kind of weird because I got this up in the Discord right now.
Hey, we do got a couple.
Oh, we do. Oh, this is a good one on the screen. Whose headbutt would do the most damage?
Oof. Oh, what is that? I don't see that. Oh, okay, I see that. Yeah, this is easy. This is easy.
I'm going with Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti's a headbutt king.
Yeah, I was just gonna say him applies, man.
Yo
Just
Gotti,
the aggression behind the headbutt.
Yo Gotti could be fucking heavyweight champ of the UFC with only headbutts right now. I would say Neo too, though. Neo got that little miniature forehead in the front. That's cracking craniums.
It's like double head.
Yeah,
it's like forehead, and then it's like his forehead got a dent in it, and then they just like put a bunch of Bondo over it.
It's a kneecap, bro. He's got a kneecap on his forehead. Okay.
On the Rihanna shit, kind of strong too, though.
Okay. Yeah, her shit is strong. If Yo Gotti a fucking headbutt, it'd be like a fucking world-ending event. Okay, so here's one. It's kind of old, but we didn't answer. Tony answered in the general chat, but we didn't address it on the actual podcast. It's, how do you feel about celebrity barbers? Do you think that it's fair to charge a celeb $500 for a $40 haircut? And how much do you think a haircut in a modern day should cost? Oh, that's a tough one because I fucking hate fucking barbers. So I look like this.
Listen, so I look like this.
Mm-hmm. I don't hate barbers. I shouldn't say that because I got friends that are barbers, but just the price gouging and the gaslighting. Yeah, because they be like, I know it's almost like a used car salesman. I know what I got. Like I've been putting the work in. I got it. The cost goes to my supplies. It's like I ain't never seen you with new clippers or fucking. Yeah, I can understand house calls and shit like that, but like.
Not only that, but you at the worst, you're making $50 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, not 50. Fucking no, not even $50 an hour because you can bust.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm saying if you are charging $50, which is low, and you take a whole hour to do a haircut, which I doubt. Yeah. At worst, you're making $50 an hour.
Some barbers can probably knock out a couple lineups in an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is insane. That and then one thing I do hate is barbers will switch up on you. Like barbers for new clientele, they'll do it, especially if new clientele is paying and they don't know the prices yet. Yeah.
I will say I've only ever had 2 barbers though. Both of them I've had good experiences with, but
I wish I had
the pricing on my old barber is like I'd be charging like $80.
Yeah, for celebrities, I kind of understand it. Like, I understand like a 500, 100, because it's like they have it, and I don't think the barber's requesting that amount. I think it's mostly just tip. Like, it's like, here, I got it like that, take that.
I feel like from a celebrity, like, it depends on like the situation. Like,
house calls.
I could even see the argument of give it to the celebrity for free because that's promo.
Yeah,
but. Also, like 500, like you said, it's usually a house call, and then you cut 6 people out, and they want everything, they want the whole works, the hot towel and everything. It's like, I can see it.
Yeah, for me, I feel like if I was a streamer getting lined up on live stream, and there's like 100,000 plus people in my chat, I should be paying this guy for being some of my content as well. Right? It's not just the haircut at that point. Yeah, it's like. It's pressure added. You got motherfuckers critiquing your work in real fucking time, and then you got fucking bright lights, and it's just like it's just weird, It's a different thing.
And plus, you should be paying me just to be on your screen right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm technically,
I'm the way you're getting revenue,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else did it say?
How much do you think a modern day or a modern? Yeah. How much should a haircut modern day? What the? I'm having a stroke.
It's all one sentence.
How much do you think a haircut in a modern day should cost?
I think it should be a good 35, 45. Not including tip.
It depends. Like if I sit down and say I want to line up, $20.
Okay.
If I need a shape up, good like 40. But if I want like a cut, the beard, everything, I can see like a $50.
Okay. How do I get it to go back to?
I wouldn't pay that, but I can see that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that was only questions. If you guys have questions, man, jump in that Discord. Even leave it in the comments on YouTube. You can leave comments on Spotify. We just found out too. So, do that. Leave a comment
about the Cowboys.
Yeah. Leave a comment wherever you can, and we'll try to look for it. And we'll, towards the end of the podcast, we'll come and answer that shit. So, if you guys made it to the end, thanks for watching. It's your boy T, your boy MikeOnHyde. Peace.